Well, hello YouTube. I'm back on the camera again. Back in my tank top, whatever you call it. Anyways, just making a video. It is Monday afternoon here in lovely Cambodia. Got back from the gym, had something to eat. Getting ready to make a trip to the bank. Need to go take care of some business. Got my electric bill today. I got to go pay my electric bill. It was 600 and something thousand real, which is there's like 4,000 real for $1. So if you do the math, it's my electric bill for the month is like $150, and we use a lot of electricity. We use a lot. We have air conditioners in all the rooms, and the TVs, and the Wi-Fi, and the refrigerators, and everything. And the bill was $150 and some change. I'm going to go pay it here in a little bit. But I don't even think apartments in the USA can have a $150 electric bill. I mean, it's I know when I was living in California. 5, 6, 7 years ago, whatever it was. I was happy to get a $250 electric bill in from my house, and it was just me living there. It wasn't like it was a big mansion or anything. It was just a regular 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and just me living there. So, and I had a auto thermostat to where I could set the temperature to come on at a certain time, air conditioning, heating, whatever the case may be. And I had a PG&E, had a gas furnace, central gas furnace, and then in the wintertime, my gas bill would be close to $200. So I have no idea what it is now. It's probably way more than that. Anyways, just watching the news coming out of the USA. Just in case you guys haven't seen or heard, or you only look at TikTok and Facebook, whatever you look at, a lot of politicians, the House, the Senate, they're moving their families to military bases, out of their comfy homes to military bases. And I've been on military bases. I've been on many military bases. I was in the Army for several years. So I've been on many military bases. Well, they're okay. I mean, but it's not home. If politicians and people in the government are moving their families to military bases, I believe Tulsi Gabbard's going to do it too. They're not giving a full list of who is, but I have been hearing that they are. Why do you think they're doing that? So their children can see soldiers and tanks and go to the PI? No, they're doing that for safety because they know what's coming. Donald Trump has told, I believe, 20-something thousand military at the Pentagon to prepare for civil unrest. So it's causing quite a problem, and I know it seems like it's been a long time, but Trump has not even been president for 1 year yet, not till January 20th, right? So we still have quite a ways to go just for his first year. And everybody's, laughing. They're going to steal something. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. The people that are doing all that, they don't know what's coming. 2026, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. All you people that live in the suburbs that think they're not coming to your house, well, you keep believing that. You just keep on believing that they're not going to come to your house and take what they want. Okay? That's what's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's unfortunately, it's just the way that it is, and the government's not going to stop them. Like I said, once the inner city is gone, once all of the little markets in the inner city have closed because people are stealing, they're coming to your town. They're coming to your town, and you don't think they will? Well, okay, you can go ahead and believe that. But so I tell people, to get prepared, prepare for everything, right? We're pretty much prepared over here. We've got I believe it's a 4,000 liter water storage tank with a 15 kW generator, which for you guys who don't know, it's a pretty good sized generator. And we have 2 pumps. One pump pulls the water in from the water lines in case the water system goes down. It pulls in from the surrounding houses that live near us. They don't have that. They don't have 2 pumps. They might have one that pumps the water into their house because the water pressure here is really low for some reason. It's difficult to take a shower, or really, just the water pressure is so low. But we have a pump that pulls the water in to a tank, a holding tank, and then we have another pump that comes on when the tank's full. Then it pushes the water into the house. We have constant water pressure. But you need a generator for those pumps to work, and without electricity, which sometimes it goes off here, we don't know. So I've started this channel because I said goodbye to the United States 4 years ago. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to come back here real soon, back to the States. I got to take care of some business that I just can't do online. So I'm going to have to come back, and I don't really want to. It's a really long flight. But also, I said goodbye to the United States because it's goodbye as you know it. Okay? All you have to do is look around. When I was living in California, I would go on the I-5, just any place. You go to anywhere in the Bay Area. Oh my God. The parking lots were full of tents. People walking around on the streets, crazy, acting foolish. So I mean, it's coming, and they are foreclosing on the houses. If you have money in the 401k and your stock market portfolio and all the rest of that, for me, I take it out, put it into something a little bit more stable. I don't do the cryptocurrency thing. I have people send me all the time on my email. They can make me millions with cryptocurrency. It's all scams. It's all scams. You know that. You guys know that. I don't even. I just even on my X account, I have an X account, and I have 2 X accounts. And even on the X account, they DM me and they say they can, they're specializing in cryptocurrency, investment strategies, and the whole thing, But I already know it's all a scam. They're gonna make up some fake website for you to look at. It looks like you made all your money, right? That's what they do. Is they lure you in. They say if you invest $2,000, and then they make up these with AI or something. They make up these artificial websites with your name on it, and it's showing how much money you've made. Now you got $10,000, and look what you did with $2,000, and now you've got 10. And give me another 10,000, and I'll make you $500,000. And then people do it. People fall for it. My brother, who is not that intelligent, he's not that intelligent. Well, He's 50-something years old, and he still lives in his mom's house in Las Vegas. Okay. He can't work. He can work, but he doesn't want to be to work on time. He doesn't. He's late. He just calls in sick a lot. So now he's worked for so many places that nobody wants to hire him anymore because he's in his 50s. But he met a girl. He posted his situation on Facebook. That's where they start. He posted his situation on Facebook that his girlfriend and him broke up and she moved out. And then within a couple of days, he had a rich Chinese girl that was talking to him. And she would send him all these pictures, never a video. Never video chat like on Telegram, or back then they had Skype, but never a video, just always chatting. She said her camera was broken on her phone, but she was a cryptocurrency, she was rich. I don't know if she was a millionaire, but she said she made a ton of money on cryptocurrency. And she sent him a picture of, she said she was in Paris on vacation, but in China they built a copy of Paris, right? It has the Eiffel Tower, has everything. It looks like, and I tried to tell him, but wouldn't listen. Anyway, so eventually, the money thing came up, and then he sent her some money, and you know how that goes. So a lot of scams out there, a lot of scams over here too. So most of the people in the United States will wait and wait and wait until there's full-blown martial law. Okay? Then they're going to try to leave. It's not going to happen. Okay? You want to be able to get a passport, you won't be able to leave. You'll be stuck there. And you can do the math. You can look it up online. There is no way in the world that the military and law enforcement can protect you. Okay? They don't have enough manpower, number one. Number two, they're going to be protecting government buildings, government people. Most of the police, when stuff goes sideways, most of the police will stay home to protect their families. Okay? That's what they did during Hurricane Katrina. When the Hurricane Katrina hit, you guys can look. You can look online if you don't remember, if your memories faded you, or maybe you were too young or something. I don't know. But Hurricane Katrina, when things started getting really bad, the police just quit. They just stayed home to take care of their families. And I mean, I don't blame them. They didn't want to come to work and take care of somebody else's family while somebody went into their house and stole everything. So that's what's coming again. And unfortunately, you guys are going to be there in the middle of that. Okay. So, like I said, I've tried warning people. Most people in the United States won't get off their phone long enough to go get a passport, because you have to go and you have to get a passport photos, and then you have to go to the post office and fill out a paper, and you got to give them a thumbprint. I believe it's a thumbprint. You got to get out and go do things, and they just won't do it. Most of the people in the USA won't do it. I have friends of mine that they have the money, but they don't think it's going to happen. So, okay. Well, in September of 2019, if I told you that by this time next year they would be having lockdowns and making people wear masks and stand 3 feet apart, and the whole can't go outside without the COVID. If I told you that in September of 2019, you would have said, man, you got to take off that tinfoil hat. Okay? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But it did. It did. And I'm telling you right now, I watch the news a lot from over here. I read a lot. And I see the signs. And the signs are coming. The signs are coming. So I'm going to put on my thumbnail. I'm going to put on my thumbnail that it's got the laugh now, cry later. Okay, 2025. You guys go ahead, keep laughing. Buy your iPhones. Buy your $10 cup of coffee at Starbucks. Post your meals on Facebook. Do all that stuff. But when the protesters are on the street, and that's where they're going to be coming, it's on the street. The military and the law enforcement will not be able to stop them. They can't stop them now. You look down in LA and Oakland and all over the Bay Area where they have these, they call them sideshows, where they take over street takeovers at intersections, where they're just spinning donuts on the street and the people are just acting crazy, shooting guns in the air and fireworks and everything. And the police just stand by and watch it happen. There's nothing they can do. There's 1,000 people there. And you got 40 police. What are they going to do? Right? There's nothing they can do. So anyways, for right now, if you guys want to email me, possibly coming over here, right? They're always needing international English teachers. And I mean, English is your native language. If you cannot teach elementary students basic grammar, basic English words like airplane and butterfly and monkey and door, and put together basic, simple, just absolutely simple sentences. You know, I see a monkey in the tree, whatever. If you can't teach basic math, 100 divided by 25, just, 9 times. If you can't teach those kind of things, well, then stay in the United States. Stay there, okay? Because that's where you need to stay, okay? You need to stay there. Don't leave. Stay there. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything, I haven't made a website yet. I will. Okay, for right now, I'm just trying to build up subscribers and viewers and stuff on X and on YouTube. I don't do Facebook. I find it to be, just, I don't know. I don't do Facebook. I don't like it. I'm not interested by it. There's nothing on there that anybody's ever showed me or put on there that I find to be interesting for me. So, but if you want to email me at live, L-I-V-E, dot rich, R-I-C-H, dot Cambodia, at gmail.com, or you want to leave a comment in the YouTube section or whatever. If you want to leave a comment, and I will answer anybody's question. Once I make a website, it's going to be, I'm going to charge money, because I know people are going to be wanting to flee the United States soon. Okay? They're going to be wanting to get out of there because they're not going to be able to make a living. Okay? You see how many layoffs there is and everything, blah, blah, blah. So for right now, I'll help you guys for free. Okay? Like I said, somebody needs help, needs to know about what to do, how to apply, just whatever you need. For right now, it's free. Once I make the website, well, that's going to be a different story. Then you're going to have to pull out your credit card unless it's maxed out, and then I don't know what to tell you then. Okay, so now's your chance to get some free advice, and I'll do everything I can. I'll give you as much free advice as I can possibly give you. So, anyways, please click like and subscribe, and please share my videos. Like I said, I'm trying to help out my fellow Americans here, try to get you guys out of that thing. And like I said, even if you don't want to come to Cambodia, man, there's plenty of other places you can go, right? You can look, I mean, the world's big. So wouldn't suggest Mexico or Canada or Europe, maybe Portugal or something. I don't know, Spain, I hear is nice. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. And looks like it's getting ready to rain outside. I'm looking at the clouds. I'm getting ready to go to the bank here in a little bit. So anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. Please give me a thumbs up. subscribe, share with a friend, leave a comment if you want. Like I said, I'll do whatever I can to help you guys. Thank you very much, and God bless all you guys.